Hi, welcome to Ship to Shore Crew News. Today we're going to talk about some exciting ports of call on your next Alaskan cruise. You may only visit one or two, but I'm going to give you some inside information, some things you can do while you're at those ports of call. One of which is going to be Juneau, Alaska. You may actually end your trip there. You may start your trip there too, or it might just be a port of call. This is the Alaskan state capital, and it's located in the southeast Alaska's Inside Passage. Juneau initially came about as a gold rush town that preempted the infamous Klondike Stampede of the late 1800s by almost 20 years. While in Juneau, there are many activities to take care of. There's whale watching, dog sledding on a glacier. You can have helicopter and float plane tours. There's gold panning. You can go rafting on the glacier rivers as well. There's kayaking, there's zip lining, and there's the glacier gardens where you can see glaciers that have turned trees upside down. There's also a salmon hatchery and aquarium, and you can do hiking on your own from the city center where you can go past old mining equipment and the flume trail that follows a wooden bridge past numerous small waterfalls. Also, there's food. There's always going to be food. There's going to be salmon and crab. I encourage you to try the seafood while you're there. You won't get seafood like that anywhere else. Another port of call is going to be Whittier, Alaska. This is at the tip of the Passage Canal. This town receives almost 200 inches of precipitation a year. This creates hundreds of waterfalls that cascade down the mountainsides where ferns, cows, parsnip, and spruce trees grow in lush abundance. Nearly every mountaintop has hanging glaciers clinging to them. During World War II, this town was set up as a camp through which supplies, fuel, and personnel could flow to Alaska's interior. They also created a 2.5-mile-long tunnel to Portage Valley to make it easier to transfer supplies and equipment to the interior. When the war ended and the military moved out, the first permanent residents moved into the empty housing left behind. While in Whittier, you can go kayaking, fishers, and also do glacier tours, including the Prince William Sound 26 Glacier Cruise. This is a 5-hour tour of 26 different glaciers. There's also glacier jet ski adventures as well as kayak adventures while you're there. Another port of call is Seward, Alaska. This is a very popular cruise line stop. This is a natural gateway to northern Alaska that led to its 1903 selection for the southern terminus of the Alaska Railroad. Seward serves as a turnaround port for most major glacier cruises routes back to Vancouver and Seattle. While in Seward, you'll have an amazing selection of activities to choose from. Visit an Iditarod dog sled kennel, go dog sledding on a glacier, take a helicopter or plane tour of local glaciers. There's zip lining and rappelling there as well. You can go hiking on the glaciers. You can do tours of the fjords. And did I say whale watching? Yes, there's whale watching there as well. Not just gray whales, but orcas as well. I think there's whale watching at every port of call there. Another place is the famous Skagway, once called the gateway to the Yukon. This is named after the Tlingit word for windy place. It was through this rugged place that gold rushers passed on the journey to the Klondike. From 1897 to 1898, Skagway exploded into a boomtown serving thousands of stampeders. Completed near the end of the gold rush, the White Pass and Yukon Railway connects Skagway with Whitehorse. This makes for a fun day trip out of Skagway into terrain inaccessible by other means of transportation. While in Skagway, you'll have the opportunity to do many activities. Take that rail excursion and train tour, enjoying panorama of mountains, glaciers, waterfalls, and more. There's dog sledding or interacting with dog sled huskies and their pups. There's glacier helicopter tours. There's zip lining over glacial-fed waterfalls where you can fly as 45 miles per hour. Take a hike which leads to a canoe for you to visit the Davidson Glacier and picnic. There's ATV tours. You can hike up the White Pass, a 6-mile, 3,000-foot gain hike. Go for a float ride down the Tiana River. There's also more kayaking. There's river rafting, jet boats, kayaks, horse riding, rock climbing, and cultural experiences too. And did I mention food? There's still more food. There's salmon and crab as well. We also have Ketchikan. This was originally a seasonal fish camp for the indigenous Tongass Tlingit peoples. The Ketchikan Creek runs thousands of salmon in the summer months. In 1900, a cannery was established and cemented the town its self-proclaimed nickname, the salmon capital of the world. It can also be described as the totem pole capital of the world as well. Many traditional and modern totems are on display at the Totem Bite State Historical Park and the nearby native village of Saxman. This is truly a port town, with half of the city built onto a mountainside thick with Sitka spruce and the other half built on stilts over the water. While in Ketchikan, you have many opportunities available to you. From just getting off the cruise ship and wandering around, you can take a fjords tour on a float plane. You can take a UTV off-road safari to Mahoney Lake and Mahoney Falls. You can go out and view black bears and seals at Traders Coves. You can sightsee on a local boat for a grab bag of sightseeing gems, including bald eagles, totem poles, Alaska's first lighthouse, and a clan house at a Totem Bite State Park. Have a tour on a real crabfish boat off of the Discovery Channel's Deadliest Catch TV show. Board a Zodiac and explore the bays and inlets in and around the area. Go for a crab feast, a pub crawl, and watch a lumberjack show all in the same day. There's also other opportunities such as hiking, ziplining in the Eagle Creek rainforest, and fishing tours, and even a kayak tours as well. There's so many things to do on every Alaskan cruise and every port. I encourage you, try the local cuisine, try the fish, try the crabs. Be on the lookout for the infamous spirit bear. It's a truly white bear that's out there. It's a white albino bear that you have a chance to see on the shorelines or in the forest. You never know when it's going to appear, and it is a real thing. It's not just myth. Alaska is a beautiful place to go. I've been there from the interior. I've driven up. I've been to Anchorage, Alaska. I've been to North Pole, Alaska as well. We drove up there one year when we were living in Fort Nelson, British Columbia, Canada. Anyway, I hope you have a great Alaskan cruise. Remember, like, subscribe, even hit that little bell thing. You never know when I'm going to post a new video and when I'm actually going to post a good video. Anyway, chat to you later. Have a good day.